The country leader, 96 through the Marshall. Josh Rosen with you. We have an old friend joining us for an interview today. Kimberly Dunn, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm excited to have you. It's been a long time since we've talked. You were here for Horse Thief in 2019, which feels like a lifetime ago.
It does.
And you've got some new music. You've been dropping some new music. We've got Giddy Up. We've been playing on, and you put Pocket Change out yesterday. And I said, you know what? We need to talk to Kimberly. So I reached out, and I'm glad you were available.
Yes, me too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, man, 2019 feels like it does feel like an age ago. And
Right.
then it also feels like since COVID, this time warp is like it's like it feels forever ago, but it also doesn't feel like that long ago too.
Right.
We're all, I mean, I am not the same human that I was in 2019.
No doubt. No doubt. I feel that for
We've
sure on
all
my side.
we've all been through it in some sort of
No
way.
kidding. Drug through the ringer for sure. So
Totally.
you're in Nashville, and as the how I know you were remodeling. Are you done?
Almost. I'm in the living room right now. This is like, it's almost done. We've got a lot of the interior work is almost done with the house, and we've never like renovated a house. This is the first
Right.
time we've done anything like this, and doing it ourselves has been awesome and challenging. And it's been like when I'm writing, I've been writing for this record that I'm still working on, and we're releasing as we, as the songs are coming out, and having this like creative outlet in a physical house form has been such a blessing
Right.
and so much fun. But yeah, we've got some exterior work to do and an addition and just a little bit of other things like, just constantly tweaking. It's just like the music process. Like you have to
Right.
know when to like be like, it is done.
Right. Publish it. We're
It's
done.
not done yet, but it's
I
almost done.
I did the same several years ago. Bought a house and decided to renovate it, and I've been done for years, but I'm not. I'm still working on stuff.
I feel you. I feel you. And honestly, it's like it's a testament to, going easy on yourself, giving yourself grace, and just having fun with it and not taking it too seriously, which also transfers for my like energy with music and everything I do in life. Like living in a house that you're renovating at the same time and living in this like a little bit of an in between clutter and like dust and then almost done, it can be a little like, for me, I'm ADHD, and so clutter in my visual form can help me, or it keeps me from feeling good inside.
Right.
But it definitely challenged me to just be grateful for the day and what I had and focus on just like a gratitude list. And I feel very, very strongly about challenging yourself in any way possible because
Absolutely.
you never know what you're going to learn.
Right. And it's your home now because you did it. So that makes it
Totally.
even cooler.
Yeah.
So the new music is coming out, and not just music. You guys were all over filming and doing some cool stuff and great content and stuff. So, tell us about that? What are you up to? Tell us about the new project? Where you been? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we moved to Nashville in 2021.
Right.
We've been renovating this house, and I've been working on this record. I went through a depression period, and just like talking about depression has been a new thing for me. But I think it's important to talk about going through hard times because we all go through it.
Hmm.
And mentally and emotionally and even physically, it took a toll on me after we moved here to Nashville. Like I said, like living in a construction zone definitely took it out of
Didn't
me.
help. Yeah.
Yeah, and also working on this record at the same time. It's interesting, like as life goes on and as time goes on, it definitely was a challenge for me not to like be like, oh, Casey Musgraves is doing this, Caitlin Butts is doing this. I'm still here writing this record and working on this house, and not shaming myself for taking the time to process whatever I was going through with my depression. And I've got a therapist. I'm seeing somebody about it and have seen someone about it. And I feel really good where I'm at now. And the processing was a part of this record. And it's just going to take the time that it's going to take. And we
Right.
never know, right? Like how much time it's going to take. So that's what I've been going through, what I've been doing. I've been writing this record. I've been, just like honing my craft. We did a few tours here and there in between. And yeah, like building up a new band, finding a new band here, and new touring operations. I'm an independent artist, and I find great strength in that. But there's also some limitations to that as well. But I'm super grateful that I am still doing this, and that like the passion is still there, because I just enjoy writing, performing, and creating art that helps myself and others just to live a more colorful life.
Absolutely. Every creative outlet, whether you're singing, songwriting, touring, painting, whatever you're doing, needs passion. And sometimes you just have to take a break. Sometimes,
Totally,
and it doesn't mean it's gone. It doesn't mean you don't love it anymore. It just means you got to go, okay, wait a minute.
totally.
And that's cool that it's worked, and there's new Kimberly Dunn on the way. So
Yes. Yeah. It's like a massive reset button. And you know what's crazy is that, so I released, this record, we're calling it the Phoenix record.
right,
And I wrote Phoenix. I started writing Phoenix in 2019 before any of this happened.
right.
It just came to me, started writing it. And the song is about, like, losing yourself and then finding yourself. I thought that from like being a little girl to where I was in 2019, but I went through an entire process that I had no idea I was going to be phoenixing from 2019 to 2026. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my gosh, what a premonition, right?
Yeah, and that's funny how you thought one thing and now when you wrote it and now it's a whole nother song.
It means it's
Still
something
meaningful,
completely
but just
different.
something totally different. Very cool. You've been putting up music videos and pieces as well, and I know that some of that content was done and filmed by some other singers that we used to know and love. With the Rankin twins, did some of that I saw.
Yes, yeah, Amy and April Rankin, 20 photography and 20
Right.
films. We went to California, and we went to, oh my gosh, so we went to California, we did some shooting there. We went to Joshua Tree National Park, did some filming there. And then we also went to this place called, what was it called? Pioneer Town.
Right.
And which is really similar. Like if we could have gotten out to Dodge City and done all of
Absolutely.
that too, it would have been so perfect. To this day, I still have a dream of shooting a music video in Dodge City.
You are welcome anytime. I know the people that call. We will help make it happen for
I
sure.
would love that. But yeah, no, I love working with Amy and April with 20
Right.
photography and 20 films. It's so much fun working, number one, working with women, but then also working with your friends that are also songwriters and artists,
Right.
and they're so creative. And actually, Amy came to the studio when we were recording these songs, and she filmed all of the BTS of the actual making of the record. But April couldn't make it at that time, and then April could make it for the photo shoot, but Amy couldn't make it. So April came to California with us on that trip, and Utah. We also went to the Salt Flats on that trip to film videos and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we did that all in 4 days.
Wow. You already put out a lot, and I'm sure there's more to come. So that's very
There
cool.
is,
I
yeah.
have not been to California, I've been to Utah and Arizona and those places. And the more I'm in the Southwest and the desert, the more I love it. It's the desert. What's pretty about? I don't know, but it's just awesome. It's
I
just
love it.
a different feel there somehow.
Totally. I heard somebody say that the mountains in the West, and this is
Mhm.
actually in a song that I wrote that's coming out next year. The mountains in the West are still rising. They're a young mountain range,
Right.
and the west part of our country is new. It's still growing, and then the Appalachian, we're here in Tennessee, and that mountain range is older, and they're not growing anymore. And so there's a distinct energy between the two. And there's like nothing good or bad about it, but it's
It's
just
just
really
different.
it's just different, and it just feels different. And I totally concur with you. I love the West.
Yeah, I do too. And I mean, I'm kind of on the edge of it here, but the more
You
I go
are.
to the Southwest, the more I love it. It's just a great place. In fact, I'm headed to Arizona this summer, going to the Grand Canyon. It's gonna be a good time. So,
Oh, take me with you.
no, you're not really on the way, but we could maybe figure it out.
I'll just, yeah.
I'll let
We'll
you know
pick
when
you
we're
up.
there. We'll just meet you there. It'll be good. So you are new album coming, several new things coming, and I know you're in Nashville and you're writing and publishing and doing all kinds of stuff. So
Yes.
what else is going on in the Kimberly Dunn world?
Oh my
And you're
gosh.
designing some now too.
Yes, I've been doing interior design and home design. It fell in my lap as I was working on this house. There were a couple people that were like, "Oh, wow, you do that. Can you help me with this project?" And I was like, "Of course, yes, I would love to." And it's been so much fun. And just like, I love space planning. When I was a little girl, I would rearrange my room like every other month
Right.
just to get a different feel. I had no idea that I was like doing feng shui and I didn't even know it.
Right. I
But
sometimes move to the other side of my desk when I get bored. I don't know if that's quite the same, but
no, it is the same. It's like, oh, sometimes you just need to shake it up. You need to
right.
like, sometimes you got to move your bed on this side of the wall or
Right.
whatever. But yeah, no, so I've been doing interior design, home build design. The project that I'm working on right now is in Texas, in San Antonio. And it's been so much fun. It's a huge undertaking, and I feel like a little baby deer a lot of the time. Like I don't know anything, but also, providing myself grace, and the clients are incredible. They're super sweet and have faith in me. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
Well, they obviously have seen what you can do and would not have picked you if they went, oh, everything this girl does is terrible. They wouldn't have called you if they thought that. So,
Totally. Well, I feel so honored to be a part of it. And it's just been a fun creative outlet. Like performing and writing songs, like I can't imagine myself not ever doing that, but
right.
being able to do this home design has been really fun. And then also moving to Nashville, the only people I really knew here were my producer when I moved here, and like one couple, and that was it. And moving to a city where you know no one, you have no family, I highly recommend it. It's really awesome, but also it's a challenge too, in a beautiful way, to like build community. So been building community here, and yeah, just living life and
Absolutely.
working on these songs. And it's awesome. It's awesome how the songs like Giddy Up, again, like wrote that song before this whole depressive phase and everything. And I'm like, wow, I was writing past me was writing songs for future me.
And, yeah, it's funny, and how you can look back on things and see that. I mean, you had no idea at the time, and maybe didn't even when you pulled it back out to work on it, and then all of a sudden, whoa, it's funny how the world lines things up like it's supposed to.
It's wild. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And, I definitely I have adopted the idea of resisting hustle culture, because, like I come from a background of like, if you're not doing something, then what are you doing?
Right.
But one of my favorite sayings, my bass player, Pat Seals, his dad is an art teacher, and one of his sayings is, "You're a human being, not a human doing." So I've been doing a lot of human being since moving here to Nashville, and just following my arrow and figuring out what lights me up. And music and creative and art and design have been those things. So I feel incredibly blessed that I'm able to do those things.
Absolutely. That's great. And Phoenix is the name of the album. You've
Yeah.
said you have, 8 songs left to do, you said?
Yeah, so I have 8 more songs that I'm recording this year. And then we have so Pocket Change just came out. I have 2 more songs that are already done that are also coming out this year. One's called Sonar.
Okay.
And then another one that's called Drop Your Tailgate that's coming out this summer, late this summer.
And then you're going to make us wait for the rest, huh?
Yeah. Well, yes, yes, yes. And I mean, I gotta take a break for the holidays. And that's the thing. It's like, enjoy your life,
Absolutely.
so many times. And the first 10 years of my career I missed holidays with family. I missed weddings. And we were playing like 150 shows a year, which was so much fun. And we were doing it for pocket change.
Right.
And honestly, it was great. But now at this stage in life, I'm like, I just want to enjoy it a little bit more, see my family more, engage with my friends, go to the weddings.
Right.
Yeah, so take a break in between an album release. Why not? We make up the rules anyway.
I was going to say, you're like the president and CEO of Kimberly Dunn, so you do whatever you want,
That's what I'm saying. And aren't we all just for that for our lives?
right?
So, like make the executive decision to take care of yourself in whatever way that looks like.
Absolutely. I'm going to see if my boss will let me take the rest of the month off. I feel like
Yes,
that's necessary.
you should ask.
I
I,
will.
I support it. I second.
I appreciate it very much. So you got a few singles out. Of course, all the old stuff is out everywhere. If people want to follow you along, see what you're doing, where can people get more, hear more, all of that kind of stuff.
Of course. Well, Kimberly Dunn Music is my website. That's
Mhm.
kimberlydunnmusic.com and Dunn with two N's, Dunn. And then also I'm on TikTok, Kim Dunn Music, or Instagram, Kim Dunn Music. And yeah, I pop in and out on social media. Again, a new thing that I'm doing is not spending too much time on social media and living more outside of my phone. But yeah, if you want to taste all things Kimberly Dunn visually and audibly, it's there on the internet.
There you go. Good stuff. And of course, we've still got you in the rotation here on the radio station here in the Marshall. I was trying to remember before we talked, and I didn't look back far enough. Was it 2013 or 12, 13, something like that when you guys first came to Dodge, I think. I
Yes.
just don't remember.
I think I want to say that was that when we played the HorseThief Festival with Reckless Kelly
Yes,
out
and we
at
got rained on.
yes, and I remember everyone was like chanting. They wanted to hear Randy Rogers, my
Right.
song.
Right.
And we're like, it's the last song in the set. And we start playing it, and it was great. And then, literally, like halfway through the songs, I think you or someone came
Yeah.
on stage, and you're like, "We've got to go. There's a bad storm
Yeah.
coming. We got to lock up." And so we threw everything in the trailer. We closed the trailer, and as soon as we close the trailer door, it just starts downpouring.
Yep. Yeah, it was
And
wild.
yeah, and I remember on the radio, everybody's like, "Okay, if you're at the Horse Thief Festival, go back to the hotel where you're staying at." So we're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
We're driving, and then like I don't know, like 15 minutes later, it was like, "If you're at the Horse Thief Festival, stay where you're at."
Oops.
We went,
Oops.
by the time we got back, because we were in a Sprinter van at the time,
Right.
with a trailer,
Right.
and it was definitely like some scenes from Twister, because I don't remember what road we took a ride on, but as
Mhm.
soon as we took a ride on that road, the wind was hitting the side of the van, and the van
Right.
was going like this.
Welcome
we
to
saw-
Western Kansas.
Oh yeah. And on the way to the hotel, we see a 18-wheeler, bless his heart. His truck had blown over. My bass player jumps out to go hand him like a bag and stuff and ask him if he wanted to ride. He's like, "I'm good." We're like,
Right.
"Okay." And then we keep going. I don't think I've prayed out loud that loud ever in my life, as the sheet metal was flying across the highway every so often. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Sooner enough, we're going to get a cow."
Right. It was pretty wild. I remember that. I was hunkered down under the stage most of the time, still at the lake.
Oh my
Holding
gosh.
on.
So you stayed. You
Yeah.
stayed.
Yep,
Oh,
I was
wow.
still there. So it was wild for sure. But then the second time you played, it was perfect.
It was like it was the best. And I mean, and even that time was the best, because
Oh, yeah.
we've played so many shows, but that first Horse Thief Festival is a core memory. I will never
Right.
forget it.
For
It
sure.
was- I am so grateful. Like, I love Dodge City. I love your community. Everybody's just so kind and so supportive, and it's amazing. Like, a Texas girl living in Tennessee feels at home in Kansas. Like,
Right.
it's beautiful. It's a testament to the people.
Well, we appreciate it, and you are welcome to hang out anytime. Come by in person, or we can Zoom again, whatever it takes. We'll do
I
it.
love it. I love it. I cannot wait to come out there and play some music for you guys at some point.
Heck yeah, it'll be great. I mean, it's been since 2019. So
I know. We're long overdue.
absolutely. We'll make it happen. Well, we appreciate the updates. We appreciate the interview. It's been great to see you and talk to you again. It's been a while, and we'll look forward to the rest of that album coming out, and maybe we'll get you out here when it comes out, and we'll have a big party.
Oh my gosh, I would love it so much. Yes,
That'll be
please.
good.
Thank
That'll
you
be
for
great.
having me.
Absolutely. Anytime.